Welcome to the double dusted discussion. We're on the road for this one.
You're not on the road.
No, you are not.
So
me.
what's
No,
up
I'm
with
chilling.
that? What's up with that stolen valor? Being like we're on the road, bro.
I just want to be a part of the team. Come on,
Hey,
dude.
you are, bro.
You know,
you are, dude.
yeah.
I'm on the road, and you're riding the coattails right now, dude.
Nah. You know what, bro? You're always shouting out everyone else. You got to shout out your big cousin over here. You know, it's always about Jimmy
Shout
and
out
John.
Robbie.
You know.
Oh, I thought you said my big cousin.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, huge announcement, man. I can't believe we're here right now. Like, this is crazy. I can't believe I like your opponent more than I like you. It's wild.
Yeah, so do I. He's actually
so
mad
wholesome.
sick.
He's like so. He's like, yeah. He's like so
you gotta
nice.
tee up everyone,
he's got a family.
bro.
He's
Not
like
everyone,
a dad.
Dude, not everyone has their finger on the pulse of what's going on. You got to tell them right off the bat. You got to be like, Harley's boxing, LA Beast. You know, you're talking about my opponent. You got like Joe Schmo, who's like, who the fuck's he talking about?
I'm mesmerized by him. What can I say? I just watched him meet a bunch of sour gumballs that you could never do it, bro. Ever. Not on playing. But no, you are boxing LA Beast. It's official.
But I can't eat 5 pounds of sugar-free gummy bears. He's eating 5 pounds of sugar-free gummy bears. Yeah, he ate 2 cactus.
I just watched that. Yeah.
Cacti.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting matchup because LA Beast is like an OG creator. He's been around since we've been around, from early days Epic Mealtime. And like you guys have a relationship, like you know him. His like call out video was like eerily. He's like being so nice that I got a little worried for a second because I was like, when we found out the matchup, because to be totally honest to the audience here, I was like, maybe we shouldn't box again. Like you are. I don't know. Like
40-year-old Jew.
I don't know.
A 40-year-old clumsy.
Yeah,
a 40-year-old clumsy Jew. So maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, it was.
Have you get knocked out again?
Yeah. Yeah, Kanye would be hyped though. But either way, it's like I looked at then they mentioned they floated LA Beast, and like once I heard that, as a person who is entrenched in YouTube internet like culture for many years, I was like, that is the one now. I'm like, that's a really fucking interesting matchup. I was instantly kind of hyped. And you're like, I'm going to do it. I'm like, I guess, man. You know? But his call-out video is pretty, like, I heard him talking, and you know what he said? He's like, I'm fighting Harley at Big Meal Times. No. But like, he had another video that he put out that I came across, and he's like, I thought maybe I'm just going to knock him out, but really, like, I'm going to beat him through stamina. And I'm like, oh shit. That's where we're at right now.
When did he say that? I didn't see that.
Yeah, I know it's new. He just released it. Actually, I'll play it for the audience to hear because I was like,
he said he's gonna beat me through stamina. He's not gonna knock me out.
That's what he said.
Oh, that's the fucking sickest thing I heard all day, bro. I'm fucking dancing the ring with this guy, then, bro.
Yeah,
you're
dude. Hyped.
Oh yeah. Before we go, I'll tell him. I'll be like, bro, only jabs, nothing else. Both of us, only jabs, only left hands.
Here's what you're gonna say. Here, hold on.
My first initial instinct for June 28th is like, oh, you gotta like go in there and knock the guy out. That shit. I want to go in there and I want to wear you down. I want to showcase everything that I'm learning. And like every second, taking a break, I'm thinking you're fucking jabbing me right in the face. So 130 something days left, but game on.
So when he said 130 days, I'm like,
damn.
Dude.
He's so sick.
Yeah, he said 130 days.
I question.
Counting the days.
Yeah, but question: Is it illegal for me to bet against me, even if I try my best?
Yeah, of course it is.
That's so stupid. No, it's not. It's smart.
But all the double dusters can definitely go out there and bet against you if they'd like. You know, but like you're locked in, dude. I like you already look. You're a Florida man. You're cruising around. You're locked into training. Like I saw you. I was watching your vlogs.
I'm getting a head from a guy right now.
yeah, with a gator in the back. I saw your vlog, and I was And I was going to ask you, like, are you running a filter over your face or something? Or is this just what happens when you go to bed at a reasonable hour? Like, you look refreshed to me.
My face is
relative to other times.
Way less bloated for sure. Like, my face is so
but even
much
your
less
eyes, I was like,
puffy.
you just look different. So tell me what. So what? Like, break down the audience. Like, what have you been doing? Like, what's going on right now as you prepare for this? Now that it's up.
But were you stupid? Kevin's listening right now, dude. He's listening right now, bro.
Yeah, that's why you gotta lie. That's why you gotta lie, dude.
Okay, well, I wake up every day at 1 p.m. and I sniff coke, and then I goon until 9 p.m. and then I go outside and no. I've been good. I'm like down in Florida in the trailer because the guy that I've been training with, not Big Boy Sam, actually. That'd be fun though. I've been down here because my coach from Montreal is down here. He works here now. And I go to their gym and I'm just around like some pros, people that I can learn from, you know? And I'm boxing down here, trying to eat well and sleep well. Sleep. Because that's the biggest thing about being down here. When I'm back home, I get FOMO at nighttime. You know what I mean? I get FOMO like at nighttime when everyone goes to sleep. I can't go to sleep because I get FOMO of like my alone time at night when no one can bother me.
Mm. Who's bothering you in reality though?
Just
me.
My mom. Much. Yeah, you. Anybody. Like anybody. Even like I got friends on the West Coast, so I like to game with them. Like when they hop on at 10 p.m. and it's 1 a.m. for me, and they have kids, so they can game from 10 to midnight, West Coast, I can game at that time. And that's late night. But if I slept during that, I'd be more refreshed. And I did learn the first, like with Creator Clash 2 big time, sleep is I always discounted sleep. Sleep is so.
I was actually I was talking about you behind your back the other day with Donnie.
I heard and I didn't care.
And my wife too, because I was just like laughing because I sleep normal. Like I live a pretty like normal life. I'm unhealthy in different ways as you down some energy drink. But I was laughing to myself. I was talking to my wife. I was like, I wonder what the inside of Harley's body looks like. Pause. Because like you just downing 4 energy drinks a day. you don't sleep. Like you literally are up all night. Like it's like 6 a.m. and you're just like turning off the video game system. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because like on the exterior, you're doing better than me right now. Like, at the end of the day,
that's your cope, eh?
Putting you side by side.
You're telling your wife, you're like, my guts look better than his though. I bet you my guts
correct.
look better.
My kidneys are looking sick.
Bro, I bet your kidneys are mad. I bet your kidneys are mad pale, bro.
Oh, my kidneys.
I bet if I was
perfectly red,
bro. If I was at a restaurant and I ordered Jewish kidneys and the waiter brought over your kidneys on a cutting board, I'd be like, oh, that's too fatty. Can we get a leaner Jewish kidney, please? Would you just go? I can't look at the screen because I'm driving. Would you go, bro?
I was just gulping some water.
Yeah, bro, water.
I'm trying to. I got to keep up.
Yeah, Mother Nature's
I got to get.
Come,
you know
bro.
what? I'm
keep
training.
Drinking water, bro.
Pause.
What?
I'm in training right now. I'm in training.
What are you training for?
I'm in training to stand in the corner to watch you fight. I've been training to stand in the corner while you fight.
I wish you were ripped enough to stand in the corner shirtless.
That'd be sick, dude. Should I do that for the pot?
If this podcast gets 20,000 likes,
yeah, I will not wear a shirt at Creator Clash, regardless of where I'm at. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I could be 20 pounds from here.
Well,
no matter what.
If this pod gets 20,000 likes,
yeah.
Okay, bro. We have like 1,000 listeners.
No, why are you hating, dude?
I'm not.
At least 3,000 are showing up. 5,000 maybe.
Okay, so give it 5,000 likes.
5,000. Okay, 5,000 likes on this video. I will be going tarps off as you do the ring walk. I don't want to take away from your ring walk, but I will be tarps off if it's 5,000 likes on this video. Oh yeah, you can't buy fake likes. I'll be looking at those likes to see what's going on. Okay, you can't go and start buying bots. No bots allowed.
I don't know if you could buy fake likes.
I'm sure someone could. I don't know.
I don't think you could.
You don't think you can do that?
I don't know. I don't hear about YouTube like view purchasing ever. Like I feel like the whole game, you bought it.
Well, we haven't been doing it, so yeah, I guess. Well, either way, we haven't been doing it, guys. Everyone can trust that we've never gamed the system. Okay, we're not like these fucking live streamers out here faking it till we make it. You know, we're letting the view stand on business.
I just watched a clip.
Of where it goes.
I just saw a
Doesn't
clip.
matter.
I just saw a clip of Trainwreck talking about that. He was like, he's like, me and like 4 other people don't view bot. He's like, literally everyone view bots.
I mean, when there's that much money at stake, it's like the music business. It's like, yeah, of course. Like, I bet you we probably could bot our audio stream. But if you're listening on audio right now, please go rate and review us. Helps us get to the top. This is a totally free podcast. And all your support will be welcome. If you're on YouTube, shout out to you. Just like, comment, subscribe, notifications on. Promise we'll keep uploading no matter what. Even if Harley gets
win or lose. What a cool promise.
Win or lose.
Oh, we promise we'll keep uploading.
Win or lose. Win or lose. Tarps off, don't matter.
That's the lowest bar I ever heard in my life. Yeah, we promise we'll keep.
We promise. Just say, you know what? I'm just going to say we promise and just promise. Don't make no promises about promising. Just promise.
We promise we'll promise.
We promise
we'll promise something.
Okay, but seriously, some big news happened here. Huge news.
Dude, that would have been the gayest podcast name. Promise to promise.
Promise to promise. Yeah,
the promise podcast.
Yeah, that's
the promise to promise podcast hurts, dude.
I feel like that's a lot of men.
Who's the first guest on the Promise to Promise podcast?
Kanye.
Who's the first guest on the Promise to Promise podcast?
Kanye or Puffy. Or Puffy.
Yeah, like he wants to be like he wants to podcast with a couple kikes.
Can I just say one thing? Like I don't want to get into it because it's like not even worth it. But he's so
dude, you gotta say more than one thing. It's a podcast, bro. It's a podcast. You gotta say more than one thing.
Here, okay. I'll say a couple things.
First, guys, go host to the podcast. He's like, guys, say one thing. Guys, say one thing. Yeah, bro, you better. It's a fucking podcast, dude. You can say like 100 things. I hope.
Listen, dude. This doesn't feel like a podcast. It feels like a FaceTime.
Well, that would have been a sick podcast name. Would have been a sick podcast. Can I say one thing, podcast? Hey, you know what you do? You only have one topic.
That's it, yeah.
You never sway from it. Just one topic. Can I say one thing?
That'd be almost impossible with you.
Okay, wait. What were you about to say?
Kanye is just corny, dude.
What were you about to say about my favorite mentally fit artist?
He's actually just so corny. He thinks it's such a flex, like, oh, we're number one on X. He's actually a cornball. Like, it's not even, forget all the, like, don't even forget it. He says all that, like, I know he says all that, but he's just such a corny person in general now. And I don't understand why people even fuck with him.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. The people that fuck with him are people like these morons on Fresh and Fit or something like that. It's not like artists or audiophiles or people that like music. It's just people that are like a Nazi or super racist. These are the people that fuck with it because they're like, yay, we're so back. But no one's talking about his music. And I think cornball is the right word because I know why he's doing it. He wants attention.
Oh, he's dying for it.
The angle that he's taking is like, oh, dude, that's been the angle for 3 or 4 years for attention.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you're not ahead of the game. You're not ahead of the game like you used to be. You used to be an artist of delivery, which to everyone listening, like art is, you can create art. For example, let's say the art is an epic meal.
Mm-hmm.
There's a second aspect to art, which is the delivery of art. Something like the thumbnail, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And like, I've never been particularly good at the delivery of art, but the art itself. Well, someone like Kanye, he's been good at the delivery of art. But I agree with you with the cornball thing. It's just like, oh, this is your art delivery now? Is you're showing us your wife's tits
Yeah.
at the fucking at the award show, and then you're saying you like Hitler?
Yeah,
Bro, I'm sorry, dude.
Damn. Someone hit you.
If you came to me at 15 years old, you're like, when I'm 15, you were like, yo, we want to get a lot of eyes on us. What should we do? I'd be like, show fucking tits and say the N-word.
Yeah,
It's like the first thought if you want it to be extreme and get attention.
Well, it's just like him saying when he goes like, "Oh,
but no, Hitler.
We're number one on." He's like, "Oh, we're bigger than the Grammys. We're number one." Trans. Like, dude, why are you even saying that, bro? That's corny, dude. Like, you don't. It's not like you don't sound cool. Like, it's not sounding cool. All the other stuff is just like we knew that already. Like, we know you hate. You've told us. You keep telling us. We know, dude. We heard it. We understand. You don't like Jews because you thought. I don't know, Pete Davidson was Jewish and he slept with your wife or something.
It's so crazy that all of this happens because, like, he thought Pete Davidson was Jewish, and Pete Davidson has a big dick. So, like, that's all of this is like if Pete Davidson had a small penis, Kanye would have no problem with Jewish people.
Pete Davidson, he's not Jewish. He's not even Jewish.
No, his dad's Jewish, and that's it. I believe. I believe he was raised Catholic and didn't know he was Jew. His dad was Jewish until later in life.
Damn, I didn't even know. I just went along thinking he wasn't Jewish at all, to be honest. But okay, bro. Whatever.
Yeah, no. Apparently his dad is, but like wasn't practicing.
In other news, though, big deal.
Yeah,
this is big for you. The Colombian president is making some serious sense right now. He was like, listen, cocaine is no worse than whiskey. We got to legalize this shit. And I'm like, coming from the Colombian president, like, yeah, yo, speak up, dude. That's your number one thing you can export. You should legalize it. I only thing he was missing during this like press conference or whatever he was doing is like ripping a fat line right after he said it. That would have had the most effect. That would have had the biggest effect on everything. And then I'm like, you know what? He's not exactly wrong. Like that pure has to be the same level as damage as taking whiskey.
Yeah, maybe cocaine in Colombia isn't as bad as whiskey if you're in Colombia getting cocaine. Yeah. But like if you're at Amir's house, bro, like trust me, you'd rather take a glass of his whiskey than a line of his coke. That's
yeah,
sure.
But if you put regulations on it and you legalize it, it would be it would come in as like tested and proper. It wouldn't be that whole like black market effect would be taken out. Even though it hasn't quite been eradicated in the cannabis industry, but I just thought it was really funny. I just wish he had ripped a line. When he said it, I was like, oh, dude, I hope he rips a line live on television right now. This would be so sick. This guy's a chance to be the most viral guy. He'd be bigger than
we deserve that.
He'd be bigger than Kanye on Twitter if he did that, honestly. If he did that, that'd be the biggest move of the day. And like right now in the news, it's really hard to keep up with like Donald J. Trump is just, and Elon, you can't even keep up. It's just nonstop, every day, all day stories about stuff. Just like it's just never ending now. It's fully gone. Like he is. It's like an assault on everyone. It's like you can't. It's like what's real, what isn't. I promise you, I watch and follow the politics pretty closely in both Canada and the U.S. And I'm telling you right now, I don't even know what's real anymore. I can't figure it out. It's just like there's too much.
It's their tactic.
Too much information. There's too much going on. It's like
it's
what?
The tactic.
But here's one thing I find weird, and I wonder how you feel about this.
That's the tactic, though.
I agree, it's the tactic. But how do you feel about this? I think it's this whole like Doge thing with Elon. To me, is so interesting because like it's weird to me. Like I believe in there's a lot of government waste that exist, right? Like it's a really. That exists. It happens. I believe in that. I believe that money is not spent correctly. That, you know, I just am a believer in that. I also believe like things are necessary. Like institutions are necessary to get things done. And like, I think it's just weird that everyone, like there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, man, let's let Elon have like unfettered access to like everything. It's like, it's almost like I think he's low key like a big time villain. And like this is a sick part of his villain arc right now where he's going in and he's getting access to like the entire US government's like infrastructure And everyone's like, yeah, he's doing what he's supposed to do. I'm like, this guy's worth like $400 billion. Like, I just like, for a small part of me, is just like, I don't know if I would trust that guy. I don't know if that's the guy I trust necessarily, like to get to the bottom of it all.
But you know what? Yeah, I find it interesting that people are so casual about it, because it's like, damn, you guys wouldn't be happy if like Biden let Bill Gates do this, you know?
Oh,
but
dude.
like, I can see how people are like, Elon has all the money in the world. If there's someone who would go and see where the money is being spent and not be bought out by it, it would be the richest guy in the world, perhaps. And I'm not saying that's it. I'm just saying, but like, that could be the train of thought. But like, what bothers me about it is like, he started scoping out all this shit, and then apparently they find out that they spend like $800,000 a year on what music is played in elevators, or like some shit about Velcro. Mm-hmm. Like they spend like $800,000 on like Velcro or something. But then in Canada, apparently like our whole budget got wiped. They like wiped out and I only read a headline, but did you see that?
What do you mean? Which part of our budget? Canada,
like
we're
Canada
right now. Like we're having like a big problem in Canada right now, because Trump's literally trying to sun us at every moment. Like he's like, yeah, 51st state, of course. He's like, gives us a month reprieve from these tariffs, which would have tanked our economy, no doubt. But like, I don't know what you're referring to exactly, but like right now, like that, it's just, it really
like,
is.
You know how Elon's going through and seeing what all Doge's going and seeing all the spending?
Dude, yeah, he's just firing people. He's just straight up, he's like going there and being like, this is done.
Right,
yeah.
He's seeing, right, and he's seeing what they're spending money on, and he's pulling it up and being like, look what they're spending money on.
Yeah.
They're wasting your money.
Yeah.
Right, like, so the Canadian equivalent, like, wiped all history, all public records of what we spend money on.
What do you mean? All that's gone?
Like, you can't access that now. Are you pulling it up?
I'm looking at it. We're trying to find it right now.
They pulled up. Yeah, they got rid of like, they got rid of like the public access or something of. And this was just something that I read a headline and I kept scrolling because I was caught up on fucking Kanye saying the K word.
Yeah, I don't know what you're referencing, but it definitely feels like we've hit a moment in time. And in Canada specifically, I wonder how all our listeners, we have mostly a U.S. audience, and I wonder how they feel. They're like, hell yeah, you guys should be our 51st state.
USA.
Yeah. To me, I'm a little insulted, to be honest. Like, come on. We can't have our own autonomy. Like, we really got to be.
No, you know what's so funny?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you keep saying 51st state.
Yeah.
I don't know why you keep saying 51st state, bro.
We're 52nd?
I feel like Gaza's the 51st state.
Yeah.
No, I think Greenland's 52nd state. Mm-hmm. And then I heard Tunisia also. I heard he came for Tunisia.
Yeah, he's taking it all.
I don't think I ever heard a U.S. president ever say Tunisia. I never heard a U.S. president even say Tunisia. And like Trump was talking about Tunisia, and I was like, damn, what's he distracting from? If Canada distracts from Greenland and Gaza distracts from Canada, Tunisia what? So I think we're the 54th state if this shit goes down.
I saw a funny clip of when Trump said that Gaza stuff. I saw a clip of like a clip of like isolation of Netanyahu, and everyone's like, I don't think Netanyahu knew he was going to do this. Like they for sure like meet and talk before, and then they go out and do their little public thing. And dude, Trump just dropped it like it's hot. He looked
like he was looking around at his buddies, like he was like,
yeah, it was crazy, man. It's like really should have hit the fan.
Did you
everywhere.
see the gift that Netanyahu?
No. What?
Did you see the gift that Netanyahu gave Trump?
No.
It was a golden pager.
No, he didn't. Fuck off. That
he
sounds
gave
like
him
a
golden pager, a golden pager embedded into an olive tree.
That's crazy.
Pull it up, dude. You gotta pull it up.
I'm pulling it up.
Pull it up right now. Confirm that.
That's wild.
Is that fact?
No.
He really gave it to him?
This can't be real. It's on.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. No, golden pager during the, see, it says, yeah, man. I actually saw this
crazy.
image. I saw this image and thought it was fake. I was like, oh, this is some fake bullshit. And I like scrolled on by.
No. See, the reason why he gave that to Trump is because they probably spoke, and the whole time Trump was probably going off about the pagers.
For sure.
He probably saw him and he was like, love that. Love the pagers. So smart. So sick.
Do you think
wow.
Do you buy into this whole like Trump's being controlled by Netanyahu because Trump pushed his chair in for him? Like, how did you feel when you saw that clip? Because that clip's been going around everywhere.
No, I don't know why people are like. I know people are like, oh man, Israel runs. Apparently, I did see Netanyahu talking in front of a podium that had the presidential seal on it, which is a little weird.
I saw that too.
But like,
yeah.
what's strange is like, people are like, oh, Israel's running. I sit there and I'm like, I don't think Trump's doing shit for Israel, bro. Trump's doing shit for Trump. Yeah. Trump does not. It's not that he cares about Israel. He's like doing his own shit. He's got plans, bro. If you think he has plans for Gaza for Israel, no way, dude. He's got plans for Gaza for Trump.
Yeah,
he has his own plans, and like
Trump
that's
Tower.
why like Netanyahu was like sitting there like, yo, he was like,
we didn't talk about this. Yeah. Trump's just his
face was so funny looking because he looked like someone that was like smiling, but also like kind of like me, like when I was watching Endgame and like fucking, just fucking everyone comes out of the portals and Captain America's like Avengers Assemble. Like I was just like, who else is gonna come out of a portal? And this is exciting.
I know. Well,
but it was like he didn't write the movie.
No, it's definitely that gift is wild though. That's a crazy gift. That's like they know him so well. Like he for sure loved that gift. Like he's keeping that one for sure.
It's a weird gift.
It's a weird one. I thought that was fake, dude. I really thought that.
You said he's keeping that?
Yeah, he's keeping that for sure, dude.
You said he's keeping that? I feel like Trump's the type of guy to like leave that at his chair and walk away. And someone grabs it for him.
No. Because he likes to show
Trump
things off.
Got it. He's never gonna look at it again.
No, I feel like it's like when the Nelk Boys, like when Steve gave him like a gold watch. I feel like that gets left on the chair. Like when he did the podcast with the Nelk Boys and Steve will do it, he gifted him like a gold presidential Rolex or something. In my mind, when that happened, I'm like, Trump doesn't care about this watch. Trump's like, oh, thank you. And he like puts it down and like gives it to his dog or something. Or like Barron's got that as like his first, he wears that to the first day of school or something. I don't know. But like, Trump's not.
Bro, don't say Barron, bro.
No, you're a super fan.
Don't say Barron, bro. You have no right. You have no right to say Barron.
Maybe Barron got to keep that gift. Oh, what a fucking wild time. Barron keeps
whatever he wants.
It's a wild time out there. I have to say, like, my head's on a fucking swivel because I feel like, like I love Canada personally. Like, I take it personal when he keeps trying to like take over Canada. It's like, yo, can you chill, dude? Like I like him. I like him. Like we're friends. We're all friends. Why you gotta keep fucking with us, man? Like let's just chill. Like we're good. Like there's not like whenever he brings up the whole like fentanyl issue and all that stuff, I'm like, that's not us, dude. That's not us. Like what are we doing? What do you want from us?
I never seen fentanyl in Canada. Like it's got to be there. I never saw it. And trust me, bro. If anyone would have seen it, it would have been me.
Yeah. So
speaking of fentanyl, I'm like in ground zero of fentanyl right now. I'm like out here living Florida trailer parks, dude.
You're like, your trailer looks pretty comfortable. I kind of like it. Like I prefer a small living space than a large living space.
I'm in the trailer living right now, and all I'm thinking about is like, why the fuck do I have a basement at home? Why the fuck do I have a top floor and a bottom floor?
Yeah.
What do I have all this for?
Yeah.
No, dude.
You don't need it, dude.
No, you don't.
Yeah. You're comfortable. You're laying up comfortable there.
It's because I got a lot of bullshit.
I want to tell you one thing.
Better tell me more than one thing, bro.
I had you do. No, this is tell you one thing segment right here. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I think I ran into a guy and I was so thoroughly impressed by him.
That's a gay shit.
I kept thinking I was seeing like a reflection of myself.
Yeah, right.
Pause. I thought it was like I've seen a reflection of myself. I was out for dinner with my wife at a sushi restaurant. You know, a sushi restaurant, they got like the bar. You can sit where they're making the sushi. You can sit down at the bar.
Yeah.
And eat your sushi. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course. So you can watch the guys make the sushi
we
too.
get seated. And there's exactly. So we're sitting there, and there's a guy sitting right next to me, and I'm always like keenly aware of what's going on around me. And this guy gets a bento box put right in front of his face. So he was there before us. And he's like sitting down, and he was vibing so hard with this bento box. Like he was like, the way he was moving, you actually saw him, like he was just moving, like everything was happening. Like he didn't take a break. Everything was going down. Like he was moving from the sashimi to like the fucking fried. Like he's moving from all parts of the.
You're saying
like
you're saying he got this bento box,
kind of vibing, bouncing.
He got this bento box, and he just knew his way around, and he just like made short work of that bento box.
He was working that He was just working that bento box. Like he looked like he was having the best time. Like he was having fun. Like he was having a really good time. And in that moment, I'm like, this is my people. Like this is how I feel sometimes when I sit down for a meal and I got like lots of options in front of me and I'm just moving from like space to space, you know, and I'm like really happy. And like, he's even doing like he's like so stoked on everything. And I was like, me and this guy should be friends. My wife told me not to talk to him. I was like, why not? This guy's vibing, man. I was like, I had to lean over. This guy's just vibing out. Like, I like this guy. He's good.
Two things. Two things. Number one, Bento Talks would have been a sick podcast name.
Mm-hmm. That would have been huge. Yeah.
Bento Talks. And two, yeah, I do that, bro. See, that's the difference between you and I. Like, I see a guy, bro.
What I thought of you.
I'll be his friend.
I'll
be his friend.